What's up, bro?
I was like, I know he probably out there making that money.
We on chill today. I was trying to see if I was presentable enough, you know.
Oh, come on,
But no,
man.
we chilling
You're off
today.
the hook, man.
Game planning.
What's up with you, man?
No, bro, trying to make it happen. I just recently went back to camp. I'm trying to see what's going on. They shut it down for a little bit, so.
Yeah, yo, man. I think it's time for people to know your story, man.
Story crazy, right?
Yeah. Because I remember when you was young boy. You know what I mean? 'Cause I was coming back from college and working out and shit like that, and I was like, you know what I mean, you ain't go to school and play ball. You know what I mean?
Copy
You
that.
took a
That's
different
fact.
route.
Copy
You
that.
know what I mean?
Yeah. So.
Tell him. Tell him.
So yeah, I played little street football and all that when I was running around as a kid outside, but I was never really into football and all like that. So I started running around playing football like when I was in 11th grade, but not for school or whatever. I was playing with my
Yeah.
friends and all that. So after I graduated high school, I went to Northeast High School. After I graduated high school, I started hanging with my cousins down Juniata and all that. And all they did was play football with everybody that went to Frankfurt. So I ain't had no choice but to play. All I did was catch picks and just run. I ain't know nothing else.
Yeah.
So yeah, they introduced me to football, and then I just started loving it, though. I just started sticking with it. And then it was up from there. Yep.
Yo, so that was during high school, but what happened after high school then?
So yeah, after high school, I got this job doing transportation in Germantown or whatever. And then my man Mel, old head boy, he had a few teams like flag leagues and all that stuff like that. I ain't know nothing about him. So he started introducing me like, yo, you talking about you play football and all this and that. Come out. So I
Mel
pulled up.
hooked a lot of people, man.
Yeah.
Mel don't get enough credit, man.
Yeah, bro, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be playing football. I wouldn't did what I did. So
yeah,
he introduced me to flag and all that. And then flag led to semi-pro. Semi-pro led to arena. And it just kept going up from there. So, yeah.
It's that rush. It was that rush.
Yeah, bro. I dedicated my life to 10 years of football, non-stop. I didn't put nothing. I put football first with everything after I got introduced to semi-pro and all that.
But you also got to think, man, that wasn't a normal flag football league.
Yeah, that's facts.
That's the best flag football league in the city.
Yeah, that's facts. Because
when you join, the older dudes, like them old heads, we be looking at them. Them niggas was tough.
Yeah, bro. I think my first second game, I got hit in my mouth playing receiver. I'm like, I'm not this flag football. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it was tough. When you joined, was it the dude with the braids with the shades was playing at that time? He was on the Cobras.
I don't know. I started out playing at Fairmount Park though at first.
Okay.
They can hit you out of bounds and all that. I started off from that joint. Then I went to the NFL.
Yeah, because I remember when I first joined the PTFLs when I came home. I was home, and then Norristown took a whole team out there, and we played in that joint. And it was a whole different game. And then after a while, that's when I met everybody from down there and shit like that. And the dude was on the Cobras, had the shades and the glasses. Dog, he was like DK Metcalf big, but
no, I don't know. I don't think I played against him. I don't know.
Yo, them niggas had pros out there, John. Man, they was ringers for real. Like, and then I remember that's when that was after I met. Because the crazy thing is, a lot of people don't know this story, but it was a league on 11th. And I think 11th and Cecil B. Moore, one of them, a league down there. It was T-Bird in them league.
Oh,
like
snap.
The old heads, they had a league down there. Dog.
Yeah.
And they used to win the championship every year. So Norristown brought a team in their league, you know what I mean? And we played them. So at the end of the game, because I was the fastest from Norristown, I was like, yeah, T-Bird this, T-Bird that. I was like, all right, Well, fuck it. That's race.
Copy that.
T-Bird was like, I can't find my cleat.
Yo.
and that, and ever since then, me and T-Bird been cool, like, because we knew what it was, and me and him just, after that, we was on each other's team. You know what I mean? Because T-Bird was special. Like, I always try to get T-Bird out of here, but you know what I mean? Just like the nigga on the Cobras, I forgot his name right now. He played semi-pro too. Remember? Number 21. I forgot his name. I can't even think of that shit right now.
I don't know.
I think he that coach. I think he the Cobras coach now. But I used to try to get him out of here too, because it was like, yo, it's like special talents. It's like they didn't get that opportunity from high school because some of these high school coaches was ass.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
these dudes is really good. Man, that man he went to semi-pro on the Piranhas and was just killing.
I'm gonna turn this on down. Go ahead.
Yeah, he went to the Piranhas, was just killing, like running back, kick returns. Matter of fact, Bug.
Oh yeah.
And I used to be trying to get him, like, yo, come here. I got this. You got these workouts right here. You know what I mean, for that. And a lot of people ain't never hit them Jones. They were just cool with just that. It was like they just thought, hey, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Like, no, dog. Like, once y'all get out of here and y'all play niggas, I'm like, these niggas not good at all. Like,
that's fake.
It don't matter what school they went to. Like, they not as good as us. Like, we battle all the time. Like,
copy that.
Shit, me and you was on the same team talking shit to each other. Like, that's just how it is. It's just football. Like, you know what I mean?
Real right.
Once you got your confidence up, you was like, nigga, like, what
anybody
you mean?
did it. Like, let's go. Real right. Yep.
But that's the whole mentality about down here. Even I tell the kids now, it's like, when it comes to picking schools, like, say if we go to California, you looking at California like, yo, that football good. We go out there and dominate that shit because they don't play like how we play.
Thanks.
And a lot of people that don't leave here don't really know that. They just think football is just one way and be like, yo, every state has a different style of playing football.
That's facts.
And the way we play is like, we're finesse, aggressive, and fast, and strong. We can do everything.
Thanks. Yep.
And people don't really take advantage of that shit. Like, people be stuck in the box.
That's one way. That's another way how I learned that I was really good. That's why, like I said, that's why I started. I stick to football, and I dedicated my 10 years of my life to football. Once I started traveling and going different places and playing against people that I never seen before, a whole different style of football, and I still dominated and did what I was supposed to do. And then people come up to you after the game and be like, yo, bro, like, I don't even like DBs. Receivers tell me I don't even like DBs, but I respect you. People I don't even know.
Yeah.
That's how you know you know what I'm saying? You go out and get a different experience, play different people. It's up.
Yeah, I noticed that when I play in like the Euro Bowls and shit like that, and niggas don't throw to my side the whole time. I got bored. I got bored. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? Coaches coming up to me like, yo, like, nobody threw to you the whole weekend. Not practice, no nothing. I'm like, yeah, man, y'all got to change my position. Like,
real right, bro.
Because once you learn it,
have some more fun.
Yeah, but at that time, it was just like, I had like 6 contracts to go overseas at that time. As soon as I finished the Euro Bowl. But my baby mom was pregnant at that time, and that would have been my first child. And she told me, if you go, you don't got nothing to do with your kid. Listen, I ain't never had no kids, so it was like, I never wanted to be like my pop, because my pop was never in my life, so I wasn't going to be like.
Yeah, that's a bad joint. That's a bad situation, man. That's hard.
Yeah, because it's like, yo, if you got the right woman in your life, and that's why I try to preach to these kids having the right woman, not the baddest woman, having the right woman, because if you got the right woman in your life, y'all, all right, this team, that team, okay, what's the dates? Oh, you go there, when you come back, okay, I'm due this date. Y'all make a plan. You know what I mean?
Sure. Whatever it takes to get the job done, that's what y'all supposed to do as a team.
Yeah, and I ain't get that opportunity, and that I ain't gonna lie, like, when people say shit like that shit hurt. That shit hurt, and I never, like, in our relationship going forward, I never got over that situation right there. Did I go back to playing football? Yeah. But was I making the money I would have made if I went overseas and took them contracts?
Like,
No.
other opportunities. Thanks.
Like I end up going to Vegas. I end up going to Vegas trying out, making the Vegas Outlaws and making that money, but that's not the same money I would have made overseas.
Yeah. It was levels. It's levels.
Yeah. So it was like that's why I try to tell people all the time, like, man, understanding like what you doing, especially young cats, understand what you're doing. Make sure you find somebody who's supportive in what you want to do in your life, not somebody that's going to distract you from what you want to do. Because that's the most important thing right now. Because a lot of people, you have women who want to support you. If you working out, shit, she gonna come out there with you.
Thanks.
Then you got some women to be like, why you want to work out? You just worked out yesterday. Be like,
they don't understand the process.
There's people working out twice a day, 3 times a day. Like, this shit tough. And that's the main thing about being successful. Sometimes I tell people all the time, it's really just not about you. It's about the people you have around you.
Yep.
And that's what helps you. Yeah, that's what helps you the most.
Yes, sir.
I seen you pop in. I said, oh, I got to tap you, man.
Yes, sir.
I got to tap you, man. Man, because, man, people got to know who you are, man. People got to know your story, man. People need to know, like,
that's facts.
You ain't never quit, no matter what.
Yep. So,
yeah, I pay attention to a lot of stuff, man.
What? I never played no little league, no college. I mean, no high school, no college. And then I learned what football was about. I learned arena game. I learned 11 man. And then I stuck with it. I got better every year, and I ended up signing 3 pro contracts off of no background, no football background. So
sure,
yeah, it's crazy.
So what happened with the team now? Like, what's going on with them?
They left. They went to a new league. They wanted to try a new league this year, and all I know is they left the league. So they just, I don't know. I guess they're trying to figure out what's going on with the leagues.
It's on some bullshit, man. On some bullshit. Man, I'm surprised you ain't try to hit the IFL joint, man.
Well, I'm trying. I'm trying to stay local because we got our trucking business going on. So that, football was number one for a minute, but now our business is number one. So, yeah,
that's understandable. Yeah. Yo, and what's name ain't in the IFL?
Who?
The team out Allentown.
No, I don't think so. No.
Cause I know the AFL, that shit folded and everybody dropped to the IFL.
They got a bunch of new leagues out here, dog. There's a lot of new leagues. So
yeah, it's a million of them.
Yeah,
it's a million of them.
They still got the AAL around.
Then I seen they got the outdoor leagues now. I said, man, they got a lot of leagues for niggas to get money now. There ain't no excuses.
Right.
That's why it's important to build relationships and market yourself.
Big facts.
As long as you marketing yourself, man, they can't. Because at the world, I'm gonna be honest with you. In this game, it's a used game. Like, they're gonna use you. So if you don't have nothing for them to use, they don't benefit you. For instance, if I was playing football still and I had 7 million followers, I just want to try out for the team. Okay, come on, try out for the team because I have 7 million followers because I'm bringing, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's facts.
And that's another thing I try to tell the young boys: brand yourself because if you don't, they're gonna pay you what they want. They're not gonna pay you what you want.
What you work.
Yeah, you gotta be in control. Like, if you're not in control, they can control you. And if you don't understand that shit now, because we didn't have fucking social media in high school and shit, or middle school or none of that. So we didn't have the advantage for this shit. Yes, only people that knew you was motherfuckers on your street, or if you good in the city, they know you in the city. Other than that, that's it.
That's facts.
Now with social media, as soon as you leave high school, you're going to college. Then people know you already. A lot of people know you. So now it's like, now they got these NIL deals and stuff like that. Why am I going to give you an NIL deal or whatever, and you don't even post on your social media?
That's facts.
What am I doing for you?
Bro, my son, he played his first year with the Aztecs.
Yeah.
He probably was more known than me a little bit off of his one season and us posting his stuff and his workouts and all that. It was teams all over
Yeah.
trying to get him because we was promoting him.
But that's where the game is now, though.
Yep.
The game is really marketing and branding this player, this person. If you're not marketing and branding them, how else are they going to be recognized? Because now you have to go to camps. If you don't go to camps, pretty much everything is waste.
Right.
Like, because you got kids that's going to these camps. Some of them probably not even good, but they're getting ranked and they're getting stars and shit, and now schools want them.
Yep, they showing up. Showing up to the camp,
Yeah,
like you said.
so that's why I said I want to start having seminars so I can talk to the parents and letting them know about these certain things, know about this camp, this and that. Because if you leave it up to the coach, and a lot of these coaches, especially in our area, don't give a fuck about getting you into school.
Thanks.
Your son he might not make it home. You know what I mean? Like, if a person can't go to school, they usually hit the streets.
Yep.
We're trying to give these kids the opportunity to go to school, so even when they come back, they see, like, damn, how I grew up wasn't it? Like, let's try to change shit. I mean, try to help these kids.
Yeah, that's facts.
So a lot of them don't think like that. A lot of them coaches don't think like that. A lot of them coaches, especially in the pub, like, they think about money. So if I sell this kid to this school, I got all this money. You ain't thinking about the rest of the kids on the school, like on this team. Like,
Crazy.
it's a lot, man. Like, listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. When you dive in and start paying attention to a lot of shit, the shit will disgust you. You be like, yo, this is fucked up.
Bro,
like,
listen, that's like we've been learning that. That's life in general, bro. Real right. Real right. It's crazy out there.
But it's bad how they doing the kids though. Like, the kids don't even have a chance right now, because it's like they take, like, even youth football. They taking the way we grew up in youth football. We had fun. We played. We learned. We learned so many different things playing youth football, from being teammates, being friends, being accountable, being there for your team, respecting your coaches. Yes, coach. No, coach. I mean, all that shit. Now, these coaches want to shine more than the team. Like, it's not about developing this player, making him better, or because you got to think about it. You got kids that might go play youth football and never played. You know what I mean? So it's up for you, the coach, to teach him, help him.
Copy that.
You know what I mean?
Copy that.
They're not doing that. So now they're cheap. So it might be an 11U team. They might bring a 15-year-old in there just to win them a championship, just so they can say they're the best in the city. And it's like,
it's crazy.
You're not developing him to go to high school.
Right.
Like, just for you to win a championship, just to say you're the best in the city, that's not, like, that's corny. Like, and that's really hurting the kids.
Right. That's crazy.
And they don't be thinking about none of that shit. And that's the shit that bothers me, because you got some dudes that really care about these kids, and then you got some dudes that they really don't. That's my main thing, man. And then in Philly, it's like everybody wants to be the man, and it's like, yo, we all supposed to be here for one thing, and it's for these kids and to get these people in better situations.
Thanks.
I don't give a fuck up.
We all supposed to be building that foundation.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about being a man. Like, I don't care about that shit. Like, I'm me, it's my platform, cool. But if I'm not helping nobody, what the fuck am I doing? And that's why a lot of times when it comes to Philly, like, we behind. Like, if you went to a high school game and watch a high school game, you'd be like, damn, like, I see what they about to run before they even run it, and they couldn't stop that. So it's a lot of that shit, and it's like, man, something has to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but something's going to have to happen to change this whole thing, just to better this whole situation, because Philly got a lot of great talent, i.e. you, a great talent that never played high school football. And then, mind you, you got to think about it. There's other people who probably didn't play, and then you got other people that's on a high school team that didn't get in. That's great. But they not getting the opportunity because you over here dicking this one kid because of this and because of that, but not even giving this dude the opportunity. Yeah, that's a lot, man. That's definitely a lot, man.
That shit definitely gonna take work though. That's a fact.
Yo, man. But you know, and I know how Philly is. Philly is a hating city. Like, even when people out here trying to do good, you know what I mean, trying to help these kids, people are like, oh, he doing it? Nah, fuck that, man. He did it. Nah. He like, damn, dog, like, it's for the kids and you hating on the person that's doing
Right.
it.
If you genuinely here trying to help the kids get better and you put them in the best position possible, you wouldn't be worrying about what the next man doing and all that. And you would be
Yes.
trying to figure out the best way we all can help the kids get better together.
My point exactly, and not just looking for a money grab, and that's the thing, man. It's more. It's think about it, man. Right now, it's more kids dying than ever. Like when we were younger in high school and stuff like that, kids wasn't getting killed in high school.
Yeah, you ain't had to worry about shit for real, for real. You ain't had to
Like
worry about nothing.
niggas go through their fist fights and shit like that, but niggas wasn't getting killed. Like your friend went to school, went home. You know you was gonna see him tomorrow.
Man.
Now it's like, damn, you might not even see Mike that just, you know what I mean, tomorrow. Like anything's possible. And if you don't have the mindset of like, yo, what can we do to help these kids get these kids out of the city and let them, you know what I mean, develop or teach them this or teach them that. Like, y'all just taking from them.
Give them the best start possible.
So yeah. Yeah, that shit crazy to me, man. It's crazy.
You good though, bro?
Yeah, man. I had a ruptured appendix and I had to get emergency surgery. That bitch was out of the way.
All right.
Yo, that shit it came out of the blue. Like I went to a track meet, watched my little cousin run, taping and shit for her. Next thing you know, I start throwing up. I'm like, what the fuck? I said, you know, I'm gonna go sit in the car for a little while and wait till the 400. I looked at the mileage of how long it took me to get home. I said, I can't make it. I gotta go. I left. I had to pull over on the side of the road, throw up again. I went to the crib, just went to sleep. Next day, my side hurt. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And you know, being a football player, you just like, man, I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna take this.
Right.
I'm cool. Right. Man, I started Googling on my phone. They said, yeah, you should go get that checked emergency.
Right.
I said, fuck. So I had to drive. I drive to the emergency room. Man, they said, good thing you got here. You got a ruptured appendix, and it could explode, and you could have died. I'm like, damn. All right. You getting surgery ASAP. Man, all I remember is they said, slide over to the bed. I slid over to the bed. I guess I was gone after that. They put me out. Yes, I was in there. So they got me down for 6 weeks. I can't do shit. Today was the first day I came to the gym. I just walked around the track and shit. But I can't sit still for so long, man.
Another thing, we gotta make sure we take care of ourselves, keep checking ourselves.
Yo, but that shit was like, cause I said, how did that happen? They said honestly, it was just freakish. Cause I'm in the gym every day. I'm doing all that shit. I don't eat crazy. Like I drink smoothies and shit. Like, I mean, so I don't know. That shit was freakish. They said my appendix was up right on my liver. They said it wasn't supposed to be up there. So I'm like, yeah, I'm glad that shit done. So I gotta go back May 6th to get that shit. I mean, my checkup, and hopefully, shit, motherfucker, get back to lifting because I was supposed to be moving back out to Vegas.
Yo, it's a team out there
fucking
too.
Me up right now.
It's a team out there. I think they call the Kings. I've been talking to the coach for probably a year or two. I just be messing with him like, yo, what's up? I'm trying to come out there. They're supposed to hit me
Vegas?
up. They ain't hit me up.
You talking about in Vegas?
Yeah.
Talking about Coach Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the money situation is, but I mean, Coach Chris is a cool dude though.
Yeah, that's why I say we be talking all the time. So he'd be cool and all that, but you know.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't know how the money situation is living. Because like I said, when we was out there for the Vegas Outlaws, shit, we were living in apartments free. You know what I mean? Yeah, if you want to make extra money on top of your checks, we'll do security at Teo nightclub. So that'd be extra money on top of the money you get paid, and you living for free. So
right, that's lit.
So that's why I said I don't know how his situation is. I don't know if it's put together like that, but shit. Who knows?
I'll be that,
But
bro. Hit me
I
up if
definitely
you
plan on going back there.
yeah, hit me up if you do your start one of your little workouts or whatever. I'll pull up. Besides the trucking, we be chilling. And
I hear that, man.
my season on chill right now, so I don't know.
Plus, I know you want that smoke, so yeah, I know.
You already, bro. I be making posts and all that. Well, I ain't doing it in a couple weeks, but I be making posts
Niggas
like, who
don't.
want to pull up? Like, I
Yo,
be doing
niggas don't. Listen, niggas don't be really wanting that smoke,
I know
man.
they don't.
Like a lot of these niggas really don't be wanting that smoke, like for
Bro,
real.
I could be
Like
on the couch for 2 years and I come right out at anybody. I don't care. Like, let's have it.
the only niggas that be really wanting that smoke, to be honest with you, is the receivers that come back from college. And about time, that's like the summertime, they come back because they want to show off they shit. They the only ones that want smoke.
Copy that.
You might not catch. You ain't gonna catch too many pro receivers out there because they ain't really thinking about that shit. I mean, they get locked down, so they ain't trying to hear that shit. But other than that,
That's what I do though, bro. When anytime I've been chilling and I'm trying to get right back in shape, I'll pull up to any practice, any team, and I hop right in the mix. I'm right at anybody. I get right back. I love
yeah,
that
man.
shit, bro.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest, man. It's a lot of niggas out here ducking smoke, man. It's a lot of niggas out here ducking smoke.
Copy that.
You heard it from me.
Copy that. Copy that.
But yeah, hit me, man.
You already know, bro.
All right.
All right, be safe, gang.